Today we're going to the secret World War II port of Whittier, Alaska.
We're gonna see moose and glaciers and amazing sights. This was a super fun day, beautiful sightseeing.
We started in Anchorage, Alaska and drove south to the Kenai Peninsula.
From there, we spent some time in the beautiful little town of Whittier and then work our way towards
Sedona near Kenai.
Thanks for joining us today and hope you have as much fun as we have. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's see, we got some bread crumpets.
Crumpets. I'm gonna toast
There's a
them
toaster.
and make some egg sandwiches.
That sounds pretty yummy. Sounds like a delicious breakfast.
Make a delicious breakfast.
Yep.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah. Fill up some water. Usually we fill up the tank and use the water. A little while back we saw Nene and Kyle had this cool, it's a little gauge that just says how many gallons has flowed through the water hose. And that kind of was cool because we always wondered like how big our tank was and how much 1/3 was filled and what the 2/3 button meant, 3/3 and stuff like that. Our snake for the sewer actually goes inside this rectangular little box here. We added this ourselves. It's just a plastic fence square corner post that we picked up at Lowe's, or you could get it at Home Depot, and we painted it black and then we just wired it to the whatever was down there below. So it's just kind of a fence post and it fits the septic hose kind of nicely, and you don't have to put the septic hose inside your bays. And then we just added these little doodads onto the side to hold the top, but this is just kind of the top of the fence post, and it just kind of goes just like that, and got these little cotter pins that hold on there. But kind of a nice idea. I forget where we saw that, but somebody had that brilliant idea on YouTube, and we figured, hey, we could do that. Got my Stinky Slinky hooked up. On the lookout. This is kind of an interesting one. It's way back here. So, I think we actually, yep, a little bit too short. Rats. So, we actually carry an extra one just for this occasion, so that you can have an extra long run if we have to, because that does happen. Let's see here. Let's just open up here. Okay. Okay, I think we got that. Let's see if we can just shrink this up a little bit. Let's see. Looks like about 28 gallons. Deanna says that the fresh water is at about 2/3.
About 2/3.
So probably good enough.
Probably good.
I kind of got tired of always having water drip out all over the bay when I disconnected the hose. So I put these little turn off little valves where I can turn them off. And then it's a much smaller amount of water, just pretty much the water that's from here to here that'll fall out. So we'll wash cloth to pick that up. All right, as Kyle and Nene say, we'll let her rip. Stinky Slinky is doing its job. And I do have a place to do the sewer tank flush. Probably should do that about every time, but we honestly don't. I would probably do it about every other time. Let's go ahead and do the gray water now. Wash out the hose and empty the gray water tank. All right, that looks like about it. All right, time to return the Stinky Slinky to his home. This Rhino is kind of one of these extra heavy duty ones, and it's just a tiny bit tight on this last little part that fits. And there we go. The little Stinky. These are just holes that we drilled in so that it could get some air in there and not get stinky. It's got some same thing on the other side. All right, got that extra hose fixed up. We always just keep them in these tubs inside of this container bay. And we got water and we're all drained. Deanna said she was all done, so I'm gonna turn off the breaker. This was actually in Anchorage, actually gave us a 50 amp plug. It's kind of nice, haven't had one of those in a long time. All right, so then you just have your extension cord, throw it in your bay, which we do carry two in case we need the extra length, but you can just kind of add them as needed. And that's kind of the setup that we have here. So little dongle, extra cords, all kinds of attachments down in that box. Different kinds of dongles for different kinds. Actually have some tools here because I haven't found a better place that's easy to reach, and really like these slam locks that our old RV did not have. It had the old twisty locks, and these slam locks are a lot nicer. All right, and then our next step is, since we disconnected power, just turn on that inverter. About the only thing we use electricity wise when we're driving is we might charge a laptop, but mostly it's just our Starlink up here that we have to disconnect from the house system and connect it here until we get our house inverter system back online, which we actually have some replacements coming in on Wednesday. So a few more days we'll be able to not have to do that part. So all right, I think we got some cleaner windows. Yep. And we're got Whittier punched in on our Google Maps, and
it's about an hour and 15 minutes.
Hour and 15 minute drive here from Anchorage. So figured that'd be a nice drive. Go see what we can see.
Yep.
Well, we found this fun little pull-off called the Potter Marsh, and it's got a boardwalk, and it's free, and you just kind of can walk down these trails and check out
wildlife.
Yeah, so Deanna's got her.
I bought some new binoculars.
She's got new binoculars.
Ones that possibly might work.
What a pretty little trail. That's nice.
Oh, these were good.
This is pretty. Here we have Deanna with her new
binoculars that actually work.
Those work, huh? They're not the get them out of a Cracker Jack box binoculars that we used to have.
Ones I couldn't even see out of. But these I can actually. I'm ready to see moose.
Ready to see some moose?
Yeah. Oh, but I'm looking at that traffic going south where we're going.
So it looks like they accidentally created these wetlands when they put that railroad in. It kind of created this wetland area, so that's pretty cool.
Eating bugs?
Eating bugs.
Yeah.
It actually has a flowing stream here.
Okay, yeah.
Watch her when she dips her head down. She's offering food to her babies. And if a little gray bobblehead pops up, you're welcome to look at it. The Jack Hernandez.
And I found the
Bald
nest.
eagle here.
Just followed the dad right back to the nest. There
Nice.
It is. I see him. Oh.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm taking some video. I zoomed in as close as I can. Maybe we'll get something.
He's an independent cousin.
I see mooses. I can see it, and I like it.
Mama said, okay, you can not use that. That's why she's going back. Again, she's thinking, should I go to school? Yes, I'm going to school.
Is that a boy or a girl?
That's a girl.
No, the baby.
Baby is a girl.
I should say the word. Cute. It's so cute.
This camp host was so nice. He's got this amazing telescope here, and he's got it trained in on an eagle's nest where you can see the mama eagle with the baby eagle. And while we were doing that, we saw these amazing moose pictures. These mama moose and this baby moose just wandered right by, and right in the stream below this observation deck. So we get to watch the mama moose and the baby moose right there for quite a while. It was super fun. What a great little observation deck. It's a super cool place. Heading back to the RV.
Yep.
Saw some moose.
Some moose and eagles.
Eagles. Maybe some magpies. We're not really sure.
Yeah, there might have been magpies.
Might have been magpies. Yeah, the volunteer has a little campsite here near the parking lot. It's kind of nice. Nice little setup. All right, 4th of July weekend. We will see
We made a direct decision
if
going
this
south.
was a good decision to go south. The road was busy before we stopped at the marsh. Now it's even busier, so we'll see what's going on. Look out this front window here. Look, the railroad goes right along the edge there.
Yeah. I think I even remember that 'cause when we rode the train into Anchorage, I remember seeing this.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Glaciers.
Crazy beautiful. Ponding and lakes next to us. And Cook Inlet to the right of us. These beautiful glacial mountains right ahead of us. Beautiful, beautiful drive. Turned off onto the Portage Glacier Road, and Whittier is 12 miles ahead. Portage Valley National Forest. Perfect, beautiful day. So clear. Portage Glacier up there. We are supposed to line up on lane 3. We paid, it was $22 for us. We're more than 28 foot and not towing anything or pulling anything.
You can see the little triangle over there. That's the triangle
Yeah.
house. That's the entrance into the tunnel.
Oh, okay.
Right there on the train
yeah,
tracks.
I see it.
Because we share the same route as the train does through there.
Yeah. So we'll just have to wait our turn when they say it's time for us to go. There's the train. Alright, looks like we're coming up to the exit here. It's a very long tunnel. Oh, gateway to Prince William Sound. This is town of Whittier.
Here we are in our town of Whittier.
Yeah.
Looks like we got a rail yard over here by the port all the way along here behind us, behind these ridges here.
Behind our parking lot.
They have a parking spot here where you can just park. It costs, I think, $17 for the day.
For the RV. There's
Yeah, it sounded like they had a camping option where you could just camp out in the parking lot.
yeah.
But we were going to be heading over towards Homer later today, so didn't need that option.
Yeah, so it's Whittier Creek Trail. That's interesting. So it does go up back here, up towards.
Got some people playing volleyball here on the 4th of July out here in Whittier. That is a relic of a truck. Whittier Valley here. This is the Hodge building. This is the way military would build things, for sure. Hodge building.
Yeah, now that looks like a military.
Yeah, very military-like building here. This is the Hodge building.
And there's a basement too.
You said there's 14 floors?
I counted 14 floors, and then I did see where the church meets in the basement, so there's even floors underneath. There you go.
No. Good stuff. Good stuff.
That's good stuff. Is that yummy? That's more? Let's see. Try to get a nice-
This building was called the Gymnasium.
Yeah, Whittier RV Port Historical District. Buckner
The
building.
Buckner building, because the Hodges
Buckner.
building is the colored one behind us, that's right.
Yeah.
This
so
is
we
the
can-
Buckner building.
Buckner building there.
This is the Buckner building.
Hospital, 350-seat theater, 4-lane bowling alley, a jail, a bakery, church, barbershop, library, radio and TV station, rifle range, photo lab, commissary, cafeteria, and kitchens. And even officers and enlisted personal clubs, all connected by a wide stairwell and elevator.
That building behind us here is the
Corpse building.
Signal Corps building.
And it's the oldest one still
Yeah.
remaining.
Oldest original building from
Building.
World War II, yeah.
Yeah, from World War
Because
II.
the other ones were built after World War II. They're
Correct.
still around, yeah.
After they were built for the Cold, like it's the Cold War.
And this one was a,
It
I
was
guess it was a,
It said it was a signal corps. They said it was a
yeah,
communication.
telegraph, communication kind of thing,
Communication.
yeah, building. So here we have the grocery store in Whittier. Hotel guests only upstairs. Museum. Yeah, so Tesla vehicle charging all the way up here in Whittier, Alaska. We have a tunnel to go underneath the town part to go over to the dock part and the railroad. Pretty wild. Even longer now. So that was going underneath the rail yard. The Alaska Marine Highway, which I guess is the ferry.
Yeah, they take it all the way down to Vancouver.
Yeah. Looks like these are some little shops and stores here next to the ferry. Have the Lazy Otter coffee shop. Pretty harbor. Out the sound ideas, fudge gallery, and gifts.
Tackle across from you over here.
Oh, okay, you're never there.
Steven's there. He's there on the weekends. He comes out Friday, Saturday, and then he's here for half the Sunday.
Salty Sisters jewelry.
It's actual skin.
Oh,
This is
Yeah.
the kelp
So we are
greenery.
here Friday, Saturday,
like
and most of
Dust
Sunday.
sockeye. So like you wanted
Yeah,
sockeye,
and he stays
cod,
under. We brought the
yellow eye,
interesting.
halibut. So this would be.
halibut earrings. Oh wow.
It's actually they actually do
Wow.
the scales. And,
How interesting.
cool.
You can see over the railroad, you can see the top of the apartment buildings way over there. There's some waterfalls coming down. Yeah. Definitely a beautiful view out your window if you're up there on that apartment complex.
are, lining up. I'm guessing we would do RV trailers, number 4. So we're number 4 this time. Over here you can see that waterfall. Right here. And here we go. We got the green light. Here we go. So 2.5 miles. Okay, I just saw the sign. So does that mean that that's how long this tunnel is? 2.5 miles?
Maybe.
Yep, we'll have to check them out. Oh, I guess they're called Safe House, so. All right. So much fun. Here we are.
What a beautiful place. Now we're leaving Whittier and heading over to Soldona on the Kenai Peninsula.
Exactly, and that's what's so amazing is we have such a beautiful day too. It has really blessed us with such beautiful weather. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Here we go. Going into another a little tunnel that's not monitored. It's not a secret tunnel, just a normal tunnel. Opens up on this beautiful valley. We just turned off the Seward Highway and heading towards Homer. That doesn't even look real.
What a pretty river. So gorgeous, isn't it?
That blue doesn't even look real.
It's amazing. Love it. All right, we have found a place to stop for the night, and nothing fancy at all, but we have a spot, and we of course arrived with the sunlight still available, which is always fun when you're camping, to arrive with the sunlight. And of course I'm joking because there's always sunlight right now, so but we will go ahead and hook up some electric and start thinking about some kind of dinner plan.